Some encouraging news in the fight against COVID-19. Pfizer says a lower dose of its coronavirus vaccine appears to be safe for children ages 5 through 11. The company still needs to submit the data to the FDA, but it's a major step in the race to get children in that age group protected against COVID. Meanwhile, the virus, fueled by the Delta variant, continues its deadly rampage across the U.S. The deaths from COVID so far in September have far outpaced those from all of last month. And new data shows children account for nearly 30% of all cases nationwide. Mola Lenghi has the very latest.
It's been a really wonderful privilege, really, to contribute in this way. And so,
Dr. Richard Chung is an adolescent medicine specialist at Duke Health in Durham, North Carolina. Chung's youngest son, 8-year-old Joshua, took part in Pfizer's recently completed trials for children ages 5 to 11 years old.
I think that everybody should get vaccinated so that things can return back to normal.
Pfizer announced this morning that the trials Joshua took part in showed the vaccine was safe, well tolerated, and resulted in robust neutralizing antibody responses. Those positive results mean Pfizer will now send this data to regulatory agencies around the world, including the FDA and European Medicines Agency, for approval. The company also said that trial results in children under 5 could be available by the end of the year. The vaccine has already been approved by the FDA for use in children 12 and up. Dr. Chung's older son, Caleb, took part in those trials.
I wanted to participate in the trial in order to help motivate other kids to get the vaccine once it became available.
Pfizer's announcement comes at a pivotal time in the fight against COVID-19, particularly amongst children, many of whom have just recently returned to the classroom. The most recent American Academy of Pediatrics report showed the second highest number of childhood COVID cases for any week since the pandemic began. The spike in cases has been driven by the Delta variant, which has disproportionately affected the unvaccinated.
I'm really proud of them, seeing them kind of courageously take this step and to do so really enthusiastically has just been a remarkable experience, not just as a pediatrician, but certainly as a dad.
We should note that 8-year-old Joshua is not sure whether he received the placebo shot or the real vaccine. He also told us his symptoms were not severe. For more on this, let's bring in Dr. Ron Elfenbein. He's joining us to talk about it. So Dr. Ron, what more can you tell us about how children reacted to the COVID vaccine trials, specifically as it relates to the Pfizer vaccine?
Good morning, Vlad, and thanks for having me. Actually was very well tolerated. The doses that the children received was just about a third of what the adults have received. So it's about 10 micrograms versus 30 micrograms. The side effect profile was very similar to what we've seen in people aged 16 to 25 or so, which is basically a sore arm, mild fevers for about 24 hours, and some body aches, but nothing really major and no major problems thus far. And this trial's been going on for quite some time. So it's very, very encouraging news.
So can you break down the trials for us? How did it work? How many children were involved? And explain how and why placebo doses are given.
Yeah, so they take basically two arms for the study, and it's called a double-blind study. So you don't know whether you're getting the placebo dose or an actual vaccine, and then the person giving it to you also doesn't know whether you're getting the placebo or the actual dose. And the reason that they do that is because it's the best way to obtain any data, because everybody's totally blinded and nobody knows what anybody's getting. So there's no way to influence people's outcome or desires. So you really have no idea what anybody's getting, and it's the safest and best way to do science, basically. So this particular study, they've looked at about 2,268 children. So it's not a huge number compared to what we saw with adults, but it's fairly large. And they, as you said, they randomize them to either the placebo side or to the actual vaccine side. And again, they're both blinded, both being the person getting the vaccine and the person administering the vaccine are blinded. And then they look at the data. And now the outcome measure in this case was the amount of antibodies that were produced. And they showed that after a month after the second dose, the people who got the vaccine, obviously not the people who got the placebo, but the people who got the vaccine had a very robust immune response, which was on par with what people getting the 30 microgram dose at an older age group had gotten a month after their vaccine. So it's very, very encouraging news, and it shows that the vaccine works and is safe in kids ages 5 to 11. Interestingly, they also have data. on kids 6 months and up, but they chose not to release that as of yet because those trials are still ongoing.
So, Dr. Ron, explain how the researchers narrowed down a smaller dose. Is that always the case that for adults receiving certain vaccinations, that when you vaccinate children for those same diseases, that the vaccines are of a lower dosage than the adult variation? In other words, like, for example, the flu vaccine. I mean, do we all get the same flu vaccine, or are there variations, smaller dosage levels for younger people?
It's really vaccine dependent. So some vaccines, like, for example, there are multiple formulations of flu vaccines. Some of them are for kids 4 years and up. Some of them are for kids younger than 4. Some of them are designed for people over 65. So the vaccine manufacturers have really been able to tailor the vaccine for the desired age group that they're looking at. In this case, the vaccine, as I said, is about a third of the dose that, interestingly, kids age 12 and up are getting. So, you know, your 12-year-old and you, Vlad, might get exactly the same dose would get the same dose of the vaccine, but a 10-year-old would not. So Pfizer has just been looking at this, and it's up to the vaccine manufacturer to determine what they believe will be the safest with the least amount of side effects, the safest dose with the least amount of side effects, and will provide the most robust response. So in this case, they determined that was going to be 12 micrograms. But your question is a very good one. But it really depends on the vaccine you're talking about. Not all vaccines are the same. So it really depends on how it's designed, what it's designed to do, and what the manufacturer decides is the safest and most efficacious way to move forward.
All right, Dr. Ron Elfenbein, always great to have you. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good to see you.